All right, so we got it all put back together and the car is back running. Like I said, I would send you guys video of when the intake manifold was installed on the car. So we got it all installed, and you wouldn't believe it, actually it made a huge difference. I also found another issue that I had going on. But as far as the intake manifold, when I installed it, I didn't think it would be much of a difference compared to the Dorman. I mean, you hear about things, but you don't really know. That right there is a size comparison alone. So you can see the difference just in runner length on that one, just straight out of the box. Now, when I swapped this thing out, I noticed that it was running lean. So I had a lean condition from idle all the way through the power band. I wind up having to add 8% fuel through the whole range. So that right there also tells you how this one flows a little bit more than at Dorman as well. Now here she is right there. Of course, yes, I know, the crappy Excel, whatever. Yep, but they're doing fine for me right now. So it's all put back together, looks beautiful. Everything fits wonderfully. Now I may go ahead and make the decision over winter to swap the turbo out for something a little more efficient. This thing spools up right around 3,800, 4,000 RPM. I do have a spare turbo in the garage there. And that turbo is nothing fantastic, you know, but it's a tried and true, you know, cheaper turbo. I mean, I'm all about the cheap. It's an old school 70 millimeter 7096 or whatever on 3 performance turbo. And I may go ahead and throw that on there just to see the comparison as far as spool rate goes and performance itself. I mean, I hear that it should be about 1,000 RPM, you know, spool difference. So I'd like to check that out and maybe explore and dab into that. I am still using the 03 Cobra injectors. They've been tried and true. I've never had any issues. I heard people do have issues, but I have not. So I can't really say yay or nay on it. But as far as the fueling goes, yes, I did have to add that much fuel to it. And I couldn't even believe it, but the car, the drivability is even so much better once it's been tuned out. Now, it did take a full day to get it squared away, but here's the other issue I had. Now, it may not really seem like much, but if you look at the spark plugs that I just showed you in that picture, one of the plugs has a bunch of soot on it. Well, I'd been hearing like an exhaust tick. Figured, you know, maybe it's one of my V-bands leaking or something. Well, what it wound up being is that plug had actually blown out of the head a long time ago. I put a thread cert in there years ago, but this is the first time I've pulled the plugs out. Well, when I pulled that plug out, the thread cert came with it, and you could see even on the spark plug boot where there was soot in there. That was my exhaust leak. I was actually losing compression and really only running on about 7.5 cylinders this whole time. Now, for a quick fix, I went ahead and just did some Loctite on it, threw that thing back in the head, sealed right up. But I did buy the nice thread cert repair kit like from like Ford provides. So when this does happen again, I will actually go through, ream it, tap it, and put the bigger thread certs in there, the nicer ones. But until then, it's running, it's doing great. I've had no issues with it so far. But you can definitely see where the problem lied. It pulls a lot harder, it does a lot better. So in the next video, I can't wait to show you guys exactly how well it performs in comparison to how it was. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and this was just a good update for you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.